Hi, I'm Jill O'Connor, and I get the privilege of helping usher the next season of marriage ministry here at Salem Alliance. You received an email from me because you've either been involved in marriage ministry before, or your marriage has been on my heart, and I believe you have something really valuable to bring to this space. My hope is that together we can dream and vision cast for what the next season of marriage ministry could look like. As we move forward, I want to emphasize something. This isn't just about focusing on marriages. It's about focusing on relationships. Healthy marriages are born out of healthy relationships with God, with each other, and within the community. So I'd even love to reframe this more as a relational ministry for marriages, something that captures the broader heart. Now, the main focus for this next season, the wind in our sails, so to speak, is mentorship, i.e. discipleship. But for the purpose of this video, it's mentorship. Mentorship is such a natural and powerful way to make a lasting impact in people's lives. There are two key areas where we'd love to see mentorship come to life: premarital mentorship and marriage mentorship. If a seriously dating or engaged couple come to the church looking for premarital counseling, we have them fill out an assessment, something like Prepare and Enrich or SYMBIS. From there, then I'd reach out to one of you, someone who feels like they'd be a good fit for that couple. You'd get a chance to look over their profile, get to know their story, and decide if you feel like that's a good match. From there, we'd ask you to meet with them for 4 sessions. Really intentional conversations about the big things: communication, family dynamics, expectations, conflict, faith, and intimacy. The beautiful thing about this is they're not just getting a checklist of marriage prep. They're getting you. They're getting access to your wisdom, your honesty, your stories of what's worked and what's been hard, and you're getting access to walk alongside them during one of the most exciting seasons of their lives. Trust and vulnerability are cultivated in these meetings, and we believe the more we lean into the hard combos, the better it is. So consider what premarital might look like for you. The second area of mentorship is for married couples, and this is where most of the current need really is. A lot of the phone calls and messages we get are from couples who are struggling, not necessarily in crisis, but in need of support, and they're looking for someone to speak truth into their marriage, to validate their season, especially through the challenges of parenting, busyness, and staying connected. This is where you come in. Mentorship isn't about having all the right answers or offering the perfect advice. It's about showing up. It's about being available, being honest, and walking with another couple in the way that helps them see Jesus in their everyday life. Our hope would be to match you with one couple to start, someone already open and hungry for growth. You'd meet once a month for about a year. You can invite them into your home or go out to dinner or meet for coffee, whatever fits best. Each time you'd meet, you'd ask intentional questions, offer encouragement, and hold space for accountability and growth. If that goes well and you feel like you have the capacity, we could eventually add another couple or 2. But the goal is depth, not numbers. So with that in mind, looking forward, at the end of that year, we'd love to explore the idea of doing something like a mini retreat where you and your mentee couple or couples spend a weekend away together. We'd provide some materials ahead of time that you could walk through, and the goal would be to help them reset and reconnect, to reflect on what God has done and dream about what's next. It wouldn't be heavily structured. It's simply another space for access, for intentional conversation, and for spiritual growth. So the invitation, here's the heart of the ask. Would you prayerfully consider being a part of the next season of mentorship, either with premarital couples or with a couple who's already married? What might that look like for you? What feels life-giving, sustainable, and meaningful? We're moving away from big one-time events, the large retreats and conferences. Instead, we're leaning into small, intentional relational spaces that sharpen, support, and transform marriages from the inside out. This isn't a program, it's discipleship and mentorship. It's about becoming like Jesus together in the everyday moments of marriage and relationship. So take some time to pray, dream, and ask God what your role could be next. I'm excited for what's ahead, and I'm grateful that we get to build this ministry together.